Jay-Z has been accused in a civil suit alongside Sean Diddy Combs for allegedly raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000. The accuser remains anonymous. The anonymous accuser, which has been identified only as Jane Doe, said the assault happened after she was driven to an MTV Video Music Awards after party. The federal lawsuit was originally filed in October in the Southern District of New York, listing Combs as a defendant. It has since been refiled today, Sunday, to include Carter. A Texas-based attorney named Tony Busby, who filed the suit, has not yet commented. The lawsuit claims that in 2000, when Doe was just 13 years old, Combs and Carter raped her at a house party after the MTV Video Music Awards in New York. The lawsuit says a friend dropped her off at the VMAs at Radio City Music Hall. She did not have a ticket, and she approached various limousine drivers to try to gain access to the show or even an after party. While doing so, she approached a certain driver, which the lawsuit says, told her he worked for Combs and that she fit what Diddy was looking for. He invited her to the party after the show and told her to return to this car later in the evening after he transported Carter and Combs. Following this, the driver picked her up, and after 20 minutes, they arrived at a white house with a U-shaped driveway. She was prompted to sign a document she believed was a non-disclosure agreement upon arrival and did not receive a copy to enter the party, which the suit says was filled with celebrities and people doing marijuana and cocaine. Following this, she was offered a drink that made her feel woozy, lightheaded, and felt like she needed to lie down, then going up to a room to rest. Following this, Combs and Carter enter the room with Combs saying, "You are ready to party." It is then when she alleges that Carter removed her clothes, held her down, and raped her while Combs and an unnamed female celebrity watched. She says Combs also raped her as Carter and the woman looked on. The accuser is currently seeking unspecified damages. Before Sunday's lawsuit was refiled, Carter received a letter from plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve the matter, and in response to this letter, Sean Carter filed his own lawsuit against the accuser's attorneys. In an official statement released by Roc Nation, Sean Carter, otherwise known as Jay-Z, has commented on these allegations. In the note, he says, "My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you and the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whoever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims, and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am." The lawyer who filed this case, Tony Busby, has since commented, saying, "Regarding the Jay-Z case and his effort to silence my clients, Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I'm very proud of her resolve. As far as the allegations in the complaint filed, we will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court, not in the media." As of now, Jay-Z has not publicly responded to the claims made in this post on Twitter. For those that are unaware, in September, Sean Diddy Combs was criminally charged with federal offenses, including sex trafficking and racketeering. He is currently awaiting a May 5th trial for these charges while behind bars at a Brooklyn detention center. He was denied bail for a third time last month. As the story continues to develop, I will make sure to provide updates when I get them, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned to Revolt for more updates.